Hello family, welcome back to the channel, home of the RC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. Okay, if you're interested in my Patreon, the links will be in the description and in the comments, as well as the links for the merch will be in the description and in the comments. So look, if we look at Saitama right now, Saitama is fighting right now. They're continuing to fight. They're kind of like at that they're at that 3-6 mark. I told you they were going to get up here. I told you that this was a nice fluctuation range, because last time I did the update, they were kind of at the 3-4 range. Now earlier I know that we were also at the 3-7 range, but of course you're still going to have those sell-offs. But as we can see, those sell-offs is not affecting a lot out here. Okay, when I say we're going to start looking at, we're going to start looking at the Saitama fight. We're also going to start looking at keeping track of Bitcoin and Ethereum, because this is how individuals need to start looking at the big picture, rather than just looking at one crypto and saying, oh, that crypto is on the downs and all that. We have to look at the fight. We have to put them up against the big dogs out here. All right, now if we look at the volume, also the volume is also rising. Now I told you yesterday that it was going to rise because we were at that 3K mark in volume, and now we're at the 4K mark. And if we look over here at the market cap is also strong. It's up from 150 million to 161 million. Okay, and I told you, when you see this green right here, look, Saitama is going to go on a big run. Okay, and we have a possibility right now. We have the opportunity also in the next 4 days, okay, to get in this this 4 mark right here, this 4 or 5 mark. There is a possibility, because as we know, a lot of individuals are going to start having more buys, because they're trying to obtain as many tokens as they want to, because we all know when the migration comes, okay, we're going to have less supply. Okay, but you know, for every million, for every 100,000 or whatever like that, that's good. Okay, because we know down the road, with this project becoming more professional, you have the opportunity now for this project to hit a penny and possibly $1 in a couple years from now. So what did I say we're going to start looking at? We're going to start looking at Bitcoin. Okay, look at Bitcoin right here. Now, when I did my update yesterday, Bitcoin was at the 29K mark, and where was Saitama? Saitama was at the 34 mark when Bitcoin was at the 29K mark. And now as we see, Bitcoin is at the 28K mark. We have an opportunity now. We're probably going to get a 27K Bitcoin. Okay, but as Bitcoin is continuing to go down, what is Saitama doing? Saitama is moving up. They're at that 36 range. Now look, they're supposed to be where? They're supposed to be lower. Why are they supposed to be lower? Because they were at that 34 mark right yesterday. And if we look at Bitcoin, like I said, Bitcoin is at the 28K mark. So why is Saitama moving up? They're moving up, okay? And if we look over here at Ethereum also, I told you yesterday that by today we were going to have a 1700 Ethereum. And look, we do. Like I said, I'm not a psychic or nothing. I just know how this stuff runs. Okay, so tomorrow, okay, if the market do not pick up, we may actually see a 1600 Ethereum, and we may actually see it later on tonight. I'm on Eastern time, so if it's Mountain time, it will be a different time for you, maybe an early evening, afternoon, or something like that. But these are some lows right here for the big dogs right here, and Saitama is just not moving with them. They're refusing to move with the big dogs out here. Okay, so Saitama is continuing to fight. I like seeing this right here. It looks like we're going to break back into that 37 mark right here, that 8037 mark. And we look at the holders. The holders has kind of been crazy. All right, now the holders have been staying steady. Looks like we're trying to pick up in that 367 thousand mark, and we may get that. We may get actually more holders as the migration nears. Like I said, we have about 4 more days, maybe 5 more before migration. Okay, but everything is looking strong. And like I said, don't just look at Saitama. Look at how Ethereum and look at how Bitcoin is moving. Do it look like Saitama is moving with them? They're not moving with them. When I make videos and I say that Saitama is refusing to move with Bitcoin and Ethereum, a lot of individuals, okay, some of those naysayers out there, they leave me a lot of critical comments. But look, I'm showing you right here. This is Saitama. All right, look, Saitama just went back into 37 range, they're not supposed to be there. And what is Bitcoin and Ethereum doing? Bitcoin and Ethereum is continuing to move down. Okay, so once again, Saitama is not moving with the big dogs, and I would not be surprised if it stayed this way at least for the next 4 days. We also know that they're going to be possibly a big pump during migration. All right, so I wanted to say this also. Russ did touch on some things in the AMA. He touched on how as a community we also have to be as a community we have to be responsible. Okay, we have to represent ourselves professional, and it's not just with the Saitama community, also is with all communities, because like he said in the AMA, he touched on how, and look, I had said this in a video, I said this in one of the videos yesterday. Okay, what did I touch on? I touched on the professionalism of crypto communities, and I touched on how if we represented ourselves more in a professional way, other professionals and big investors from other spaces such as the stock market and real estate, they would want to then invest into our community. Okay, it'll be more individuals coming into our community. I said that, and what did Russ do? Russ touched on that in the AMA. Now I don't know, Russ might have been looking at my videos, okay, but he did touch on that in the AMA, and that's what I said. We have to we have to take more responsibility, and we're investing in the project. Okay, make it more about investing than drama. Okay, and when other classes of investors see that, they'll be like, hey, we want to go and invest in crypto. I like what they're doing over there. Okay, but it not only takes it takes all of us. It takes the developers, and it takes the investors. And also I want to touch on another thing he touched on in the AMA that I touched on in the video too, was the bigger influencers. Now, I go back and look at those videos. I said those videos were uploaded yesterday, just in case anyone want to say, oh, Realm copied off. And no, go look back at those videos. He touched on this again about the big influencers, okay? How the big influencers, they hold a lot of weight on their names. And another thing he said it's not just the developers. Didn't I say that in my video? I said that in my videos yesterday. Please go look at those videos, okay? And then look at the AMA afterwards. All right, but the big influencers, like I said and like Russ said, they carry a lot of weight on their name, and they have a responsibility, okay, to move a project. Okay, they have the power. Some of them have the power to move certain projects, okay, and move the communities in either a positive or negative in a positive or negative direction. All right, so look, if we want this community to be strong, a lot of those bigger influencers out there, who carry all of this power and have the ability to move projects and communities, okay, we have to start representing ourselves in a more professional way. Okay, that way it makes crypto as a whole much more stronger. Okay, it gives us a good reputation out there, and that's what we want. Okay, so I wanted to make this video. And yeah, look at us, we're moving up. Okay, we're moving up into the green, and do not be surprised if we hit that 4 mark. We may also hit that 5. We could go as high as the 6 mark in the next we could go as high as the 8 mark in the next 4 days. Now I'm just saying, this is just my opinion. I'm looking at the big picture. I'm looking at how individuals are going to amp up buying. If we could kill that 0, that would be good. And like I said, I call this going out in style. All right, we're going out in style, and you can see it right here. We're in the green, and the rest of the market is on moving down into the red. Look at this, Bitcoin. We're going to look. I'm telling you right now, we're probably going to get that 27K Bitcoin, and we're probably going to get that 1600 Ethereum. So I'm telling you this right now. Tomorrow, if all of this comes to light, look at this video again. All right, so this is my video, and remember, every now is history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space, or you lose in the end, and you do not want to be a loser. All right, this is my video, and I will catch you all on the up and up. Howdy.